Hey, how's it going? This is the first of hopefully many videos on RPG topics. One of my most treasured tabletop RPGs would go to Coriolis The Third Horizon, a mix of science fiction and low fantasy intrigue and adventure in a living world of infinite possibilities. My hope with these videos is to inspire those searching for a new RPG to give Coriolis a play and to show what I love about this game. As you watch through this, please send me your questions so that you may inspire me to answer those questions through these videos. I hope you enjoy. Zenith heralded the dawn of a new era. The horizon blossomed once again. 3 dozen star systems, linked by fate and by the will of the icons, wandered together towards a brighter future. But as the emissaries arrived, the happy days drew to a close, and the dark between the stars slowly came creeping back. The Third Horizon is the third of 2 others, the first and second horizons. Ald Artha, Earth, had sent vessels out in search of other hospitable planets, reasons of which have been long forgotten. 2 of these vessels, one by the name of Nadir and the other Zenith, headed towards a far and distant red star. Only one of these vessels would reach its final destination. As all of these expeditions were happening, a discovery of an artifact became known as a star portal. The first jump from this star portal delivered upon mankind the first horizon. The planets of the first horizon were quickly colonized by the Empire, and more portals were eventually discovered. The next jump over founded the second horizon, and that too was colonized. However, conflict had risen between both the first and second horizons. Refugees retreated even further towards the next and final horizon, the third horizon. These refugees were known as the First Comers, a group of fortune seekers, religious descendants, and rebels, all of which held disdain for the empire of the first horizon and the overcrowding of the second. One of the major factions that still lives to this day goes by the name of the Order of the Pariah. Peace was brief. War between the horizons had developed. Historians argue on the reason exactly why the horizons started this war, but can agree that the first portal wars ended with the Order of the Pariah and the people of the Third Horizon victorious, but at a cost. The final battle within the Otakon system laid waste to the system and destroyed the portals connecting the horizons. The Third Horizon was left in darkness between the stars.
Witnessing the Portal Wars was like staring into the abyss of human nature, where desperation and ambition collided in a maelstrom of violence and chaos. The portals, once symbols of hope and connection, became gateways to madness. It was a time when alliances shattered like fragile glass, and the stars themselves wept for the third horizon.
Thus began the Long Night Era. The people of the Third Horizon were left to defend themselves. Though the portals within the Third Horizon still functioned, it was the resources of trade from the Second and First Horizons that had kept the civilizations functional. Without these resources, the people fell into a depression. Famine, plague, and despair ravaged throughout the third horizon. The dark between the stars had consumed the people and its worlds. But a glimmer of hope pierced its sword through the veil. The Zenith ship had finally arrived from its humble beginnings back in Al Arda. A millennia had passed for the Zenith. The colonists of the Zenith had been in stasis their entire journey, and the crew had multiple generation points. One of these generational families was known as the Quasars, a true Zenithian family name, and one that would live to this day. The Zenith finally arrived at the star they had sought after, and to their surprise, was already colonized. It soon became apparent that mankind, with the help of the portals, had already arrived in these systems. The Zenith's orders were null and void at this point. Unsure what to do, the crew's families fought over what should be done. The Quasars, adamant that they should seek out another planet to colonize. The Yarids believed that the mission was over and that the families in stasis should decide for themselves and live in this new horizon. There was but another faction within the crew, of which grew impatient with the discussions and decided to remove the families in stasis. This other faction is known today as the Draconites. It was at this point, above the planet Kua, where the captain of the Zenith, Abaran Quasar, gave the awoken members a choice to leave or to join the Quasar family to Kua's surface. Here the Zenithians made their home, around a strange ruin only known as the Monolith. The colony ship, the Zenith, with no mission left and nowhere to head, was then converted to a giant space station above the planet. It is then here where the station Coriolis is built and still remains as the heart of the third horizon. In the third horizon, danger and hope are like twin stars forever locked in the celestial names. The icons, our celestial guides, shine their light upon us, offering the promise of salvation and the perils of temptation. They are our beacon through the darkness, but also shadows that test our faith. As we navigate this perilous journey, it's in the interplay of these cosmic forces that we find our purpose and seek our destiny.